Hello everyone. In this video, I have explained how can you simulate rock, paper, scissor game using Python. So we are going to see how we can write a Python program to simulate the popular rock, paper, scissor game. Now, always remember that whenever a problem statement is provided to you, you should know the rules to design a game. Okay, especially if the problem statement is of a game. So you should know what should be your objective. Now, my objective here should be to display the winner based upon the conditions that is chosen by the user. Okay, so you should first be aware of the rules of the game. So what are the rules of the game? The rules of the game are paper wins over the rock, right? Caesar wins over the paper, and rock can knock a Caesar, right? So paper wins over the rock wins over the Caesar, and Caesar wins over the rock. So these are the rules of the game that you should know to design this game. Okay. Now again, this is a very popular game, so I hope you might have played this game at some point in your life. Okay. Now, the other thing that you should focus on is how the output should look. Okay, if the sample output is provided to you, stick to the sample output and map the flow of the program in your brain. Okay, if the sample output is not provided, then you can map how the program should flow by using the tools such as flowchart. Okay, so you can create a flowchart, you can map how the program flow should look like. Now herein we already have a sample run. This is how your program should look like. So now I can see that this should be displayed at the top and then is followed by these lines which act as a divider. It is asking the user to enter a name and then enter the choice. Now based upon the choice, it is printing what was the choice that the computer generated and what was the choice that the user chose, and based upon that condition it decides the winner. Okay, so this is how my sample output look like. Now herein I know that these are simple print statement, these two lines. Okay, now when you're asking the user to input the name, it again uses input statement. Okay, and now whenever we have to evaluate the result, whenever you have to evaluate a condition, we make use of if statement. Okay, and that is something that we are going to use in our program. Okay, so first ask the user to enter the name, then ask the user to enter the choice, and you're going to play this against the computer. So computer is randomly going to generate any number 0, 1, 2. 0 means Caesar, 1 means rock, and 2 means paper. Okay. So computer is going to randomly generate a number. We are going to assign Caesar, rock, or paper to this number and then ask the user to enter the choice based upon whatever the user has entered. The output will be displayed. Okay. So let's design this game. So I'm going to design this game as per, keeping the output, sample output in front of me. Okay, so again, because computer is going to randomly choose rock, paper, or scissors, we are going to make use of import random. Okay, the random library. Now, let's first print welcome to paper, rock, paper, scissor game. Right, welcome to rock, paper, scissor game. Now, after that, let's print the divider. Okay. Okay. Now, let's get the user's name. Okay. And I am going to create a variable name to get the username. Now, username is a string. So we don't have to convert it into integer or float. Okay, the simple input statement should work here. Now, get the user's choice. Okay, so we are going to create a variable user choice here, and I'm going to ask the user. Now, user choice should be 0, 1, or 2. Okay, that is why I'm converting into an integer. So, input, and I'm going to ask the user to enter your choice. Enter your choice. For Caesar, I'll ask to enter 0. For rock, I'll ask to enter 1. And for paper, the user should enter 2. Okay. So the user will generate or will input his choice here and will be stored in the variable user choice. Now, let's generate the computer's choice randomly. Okay, let's generate the computer choice randomly, and I'm going to store it in a variable computer choice equals to random dot rand int. Okay, now I want the choice from 0 to 2. 0 is Caesar, 1 is rock, 2 is paper. Okay, you could have also written it as 1, 2, 3. Okay, I just chose it from 0 to 2. Now convert numbers into readable names. Okay, so I'm gonna say if computer choice equals 0, I'm going to assign it to a variable computer name equals to Caesar. elif elif computer choice equals 1, assign it to a variable rock, else I'm going to say the computer name should be equals to paper. Okay, and similarly, whatever the user chooses, you can assign that to the username. Okay, so we will assign the names to the user choice as well. Okay, so if user choice, if here, so we are saying if the user choice, this variable, okay, is 0, the username, I'm going to assign it to a variable username, will be Caesar. If the user choice equals 1, the username will be rock, and otherwise the username will be paper. Okay. And accordingly, we will display both the choices. So display both choices. Okay. Print string. Computer choice is computer name, this variable, right? Comma. We ask the user to enter the choice, right? So that is inside the variable name. So I'll say name choose user name. And here I'll say computer chose computer name and user chose username. Okay, so this will satisfy this. Okay, this line. Okay, now we have to decide who is the winner, right? So decide winner. Now, how do you decide? It depends upon what did the computer choose and what did the user choose. So we'll have to make use of the if-else statement here. Okay. So first, it could be a tie as well. So if computer choice equals user choice. Now, in that case, it is a tie. So I'm gonna say it is tie, right? Else if, okay, now otherwise it depends. What does it depend? If the user choice equals 0, okay, what is 0? 0 is Caesar. So if the user choice is Caesar and computer choice equals 2 is rock. No, 2 is paper. So if the user choice is Caesar and computer choice equals to rock, then in that case, the user will win, right? So what we are doing is we were evaluating all those criteria wherein user can win. So user can win if user is Caesar and the computer is rock, or or if the user choice could be 0, 1, or 2, right? So if the user choice is 1, that is, if the user choice is rock, okay, and computer choice equals Caesar, then also the user will win, right? User can win in three cases. Oh, first, when it is rock and computer is Caesar, or if the user is rock and computer is Caesar, or the user is paper and the computer is rock, right? Or so user could be rock, paper, or Caesar, right? That means the user could be 0, 1, and 2. So let's see the third one. I'm just taking it on another line. Okay, let's write it here itself. Or when the user choice equals 2. So user could be 0, 1, and 2. Okay. 2 is your paper, and paper wins over rock. So user choice is equals to 2 and computer choice equals 1. So in this case also the user will win, right? So user can have 0, 1, and 2. I have listed all the choices in which the user can win. So in this case, I will write name wins. Okay. Else, else, if this is not a condition, then the computer will win, right? Computer wins. So either it is a tie, or it is a user win, or it is a computer win. So it is just this line that you should write it carefully. Okay, what I did is user choice could be 0, 1, and 2, and I listed all those conditions in which user can win. Okay, and if it is not a tie, if the user is not winning, that itself means the computer wins. Okay, let's try to execute this and check. So I'm going to execute this. And let's see, enter your name. I'm going to enter my name. Let me pull it up. I'm going to enter my name. Okay, enter your choice, Caesar, rock, or paper. I will first select Caesar. Okay, so computer chose Caesar, Pragati chose Caesar. It is a tie. Let's run it again. So I think computer randomly generated 0. Okay, let's do it one more time. And now enter your name. Okay, I'll enter my name. And now I will select one, which is rock. Okay, computer chose rock. Okay, it is again a tie. Okay, let's run again. This is a coincidence. Okay, let's run it again. Uh, okay, let's run it again. Enter my name. Okay, I'll just select 0 again. Okay, let's clear and run it again. Let me see. Enter your name. Okay, 2. Okay, so computer chose Caesar, Pragati chose paper, computer wins. So if you are getting multiple times, if you're getting it as tie, it could be coincidence. Okay. So this time, computer chose Caesar, Pragati chose paper, Caesar wins over paper, so computer wins. Right? Let's try one more time. Okay, this time I'll select one. Computer chose rock, Pragati chose rock, and it is tie. Okay, so this is how you can design a rock, paper, scissor game. You can simulate a rock, paper, scissor game using Python. Now, there are other ways as well, which you can, using which you can design this game. Like for example, you can also use if nested if else statement. Like you could have also generated this game as if, let's say, user choice equals 0, and in that case you will have few condition. If this condition is true, you're gonna see if computer choice equals 0, then you could have written, you can write that it is a tie, right? So if the user is 0, computer could be 0. I mean, computer choice could be 0, computer choice could be 1, and based upon that, your output will vary, right? So 0 means this is Caesar, 1 is rock, right? So if computer is 0, that is Caesar, and this is rock, then you're gonna say whoever wins. Else, some output. Okay, so you could have used nested else if statement as well, but a shorter way is to use the and or logic. Okay, if you remember, and logic means these both these condition has to be true. Okay, so either this is true, or this is true, or this is true. So based upon any condition is true, the output will vary. Okay, so I hope you have understood how to write this game and how to simulate the rock, paper, scissors game using Python. Thank you and happy coding.